Last week, we took our focus back to Ethereum. We watched to see if it would continue to use the 200-day SMA as support, or if that would fail and cause the bulls more pain. First, however, I would like to take a quick look at Bitcoin since we haven't done that. If we take a look on the daily chart, we can see that there has been a death cross of the 50-day SMA and the 200-day SMA. We need to remember that these moving averages are lagging indicators. The reason for the cross is that in the short term, the crash has already happened. This doesn't necessarily mean that there is more immediate downside. The psychology of the market, though, is very bearish in such a scenario, because Bitcoin purchases for the past 190 days or so are now underwater. Price is also under a trend line shown in yellow. The indicator that I want to highlight most here is the volume profile indicator and the point of control. I marked a wide area around the point of control and two bands below as well. The point of control is about $96,400. When price is below this amount, the psychology of traders and holders will be more bearish. When price is above this amount, the psychology of traders and holders will be more bullish. This is a dividing line for those who are above or below water on their longer positions. For our purposes, we just want to watch the large purple band. As long as the Bitcoin price chops around in this area around the point of control, the status quo remains, and could even help an alt price increase as Bitcoin moves sideways. Looking at Ethereum now, and we can see that we have revisited its most recent low. I have now marked a purple band that ETH will need to get above to be considered more healthy, currently sitting on a purple line at about $3,080. Watching this area closely because currently it's attempting a double bottom on the daily chart. If this double bottom fails, we think that price can quickly fall through our yellow circle, and price could fall below 2,700, and the point of control is close to 2,500, which could also be hit. ETH has been very bearish on the daily chart, and holding here would be a win for the bulls. On the 4-hour chart, we can see that same potential double bottom in much more detail, and the 4-hour chart also has its own potential double bottom occurring right now as well. Both of these haven't completed our rules, so not it's just potential, but could be the pivot point in the market to up only if they hold. If they don't hold, bulls might have to break for more pain. Dialing all the way into the 15-minute chart now, and we have a double bottom that has confirmed. Not only do we see a confirmed double bottom, but the sideways channel has broken to the upside. These are the first signs of bullish action, but bulls have a lot of work to do to keep building price structure higher. Currently between a red zone and a green double bottom. Another thing to note on this chart is the volume profile indicator, where we located a point of control in the middle of the double bottom. Once the trend line in blue broke near this point of control, price quickly moved to the bottom of the red zone. So that's where we are at right now. The bulls are fighting for double bottoms on all 3 timeframes to make a stand and to find a bottom.